So like the ground under the linden tree was like just red. I love the farm. Hey guys, welcome back to Interactive Gardening. So today I wanted to do a Q&A. So I haven't checked my comment section on my YouTube channel for about 2 weeks. So I thought I would go through and answer some of the questions you guys left, and we'll talk about some gardening stuff. And I hope my answers to your questions help your gardening endeavors. So the first question is from Best Candidate about 10 hours ago. And it's December 5th, like 9 o'clock. Okay, so Best Candidate says, the seeds on the How to Grow Linden Trees from Seed video are magnolia seeds, not linden/basswood seeds. Oops. So I'm trying to think about how I should answer this. Like, I understand what he's saying with, like, like magnolia seeds are red. They have like the red aril. I guess that's what it's called. It's like the fleshy seed coat. But I'm pretty sure linden basswood trees do too. And also like they were like under a linden tree. Like it was the big linden tree you see in the video. And just like underneath, like on the ground, there were just like hundreds of red like seed pods. So I'm like, I see what you're saying, but I really think it's from the linden tree, or maybe there could have been like a vine growing in the linden tree that dropped seeds too. That's very possible. But good catch with like knowing the magnolia trees look like that. So thank you for your comment. So the next comment is from Dylan Koski. Under the video, The Baggy Method, which is about putting seeds in like a wet paper towel and then sealing that in a plastic bag, and then that's supposed to speed up germination because the water reaches the embryo. I can't talk. Okay. The water reaches the embryo of the seeds faster than just in soil, because if it's like kind of all it failure for words number 2. Because if all the seed is surrounded with is water, like that's what's going to be penetrating, you know, if there's more water on the seed, that's what's going to penetrate the seed coat, and it's going to do it more quickly. Okay, I got that out finally. So yes, a napkin does work because, like I said, I used paper towels, but I'm pretty sure I've used napkins in the past too. I mean, same rules apply. You want to make sure that you change the air every other day, so that like you don't, because if you have stagnant air for like a week or so, you're gonna get mold, and that's gonna really kind of mess with your little seedlings. It's also not fun to clean off, and also just make sure to keep it moist, you know, not soaking. You just want like just spray a couple times, make sure it's damp. You don't want it to be dripping wet. So a napkin does work. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, so the next question is from Natalie Gordon. She said, oh, this is on the dragon fruit, like how to grow dragon fruit video. She said, I planted mine after a few weeks because mold spores were starting to form. Will it live? So I'm wondering, for me, the context of the dragon fruit video was like a tissue culture that I grew into like a full-size plant and planted from like agar to soil. So I think what she means is like growing it from seed or cutting, probably from seed. So if there's mold growing on your seedlings, that means that they're too damp. Will they live I would really suggest using a fungicide, because even if you like scrape all the dirty, like all of the moldy soil off the roots of the plant, you may not be able to, you probably won't get all the spores, and then you just get new soil that's infected. So I would try to use like a low dose fungicide. You can probably get it at like True Value or Ace or whatever, greenhouse, or other kinds of greenhouses and stuff. So I hope that helps. Let's see. The next comment I want to talk about is another one under the Baggy method, from John Burhan. He said, I do this with corn. Basically, root is out within 24 hours, and within 48, the first leaves are showing, in parentheses, not the true leaves. So this is really interesting because I haven't heard of people actually doing this method with like vegetables and like crops. I know that I've heard of people soaking peas in water overnight before planting them, which is supposed to speed up their growth. But this totally makes sense because like corn is kind of I think it's a member of the, I'm pretty sure it's a member of the grass family, so that means that like their seeds grow really fast, like they don't have much of a seed coat, and the embryo is just like ready to go. So as soon as it hits water, it's like, okay, I'm going for it. So that's really cool. So thank you for sharing, John Burhan. So the next one is from Wanna BNRML. I'm really butchering that, and I'm sorry, because I don't know if that's a word or a name. And this is on the Growing Angel Wing Begonias video comment. And she said, or they said, short, sweet, to the point, thanks. Thank you. So like Angel Wing Begonias, it is a pretty short and sweet video because you literally just cut like stems off of the Angel Wing Begonia and then stick them in the water, and then like within a week or two you'll get roots. It's just a really easy way to repopulate or propagate. There we go. Propagate Angel Wing Begonia cuttings. Alright. And last one is on the Seeds That Grow in One Day video. And it's another name I can't pronounce because I don't know if it's a name or a word. It's NUCDN. And they said, that was crazy, thanks. So another really nice comment, thank you. And yeah, it's really cool because like those quaking aspen seeds, they literally have to germinate. Like they literally have to touch water within like 12 to 24 hours of leaving the tree to germinate, otherwise they won't die, like they'll die. So it kind of goes to say like the smaller the seed, the less nutrients and stuff it has to sustain the embryo from the time of seed dispersal until like it's ready to germinate. So seeds that are that light and that small like immediately have to be like in suitable growing conditions, or they won't be viable anymore. So I think it's really cool, and I was really excited to actually watch that happen by like growing those seeds myself, like catching them in the wind and then planting them. So I thought that was really cool, and I'm glad you thought so too. So that's all the comments for this week. Again, like I'm happy to answer any comments you have, any questions you have, and then I'd be happy to do video ideas, anything else. So please like, share, and subscribe, as the YouTubers say, and have a good week.